No retro fans. This is more some sort of a spontaneous video. And well, I'm actually not even sure whether I'm going to upload this or not, but probably I'm going to do so. And well, the main reason is, as you may have seen it in the title already, I'm going to update my 1541 Ultimate 2 Plus cartridge because I recognize that I'm way behind the current firmware versions which are available. And I've seen in the changelog, readme, whatsoever file that there are some interesting features I was kind of waiting for quite a while are available right now. And that's actually what I want to have a look at. And well, maybe, well, let's see whether I'm going to break that whole thing or if it is still working after this update procedure, and if all those new features are kind of useful and working the way we want them to work. So then let's get started. And well, still some sort of black screen after the intro to check what's going to be the issue there, but that's not going to be our concern for today. As kind of usual, let's jump to my desk, and as you can see, it looks a little bit busy with a couple of cartridges I have checked, used, played, whatsoever, and some corona tests I just recognized right now. And well, that usual things you find on the desk nowadays, so to say. And yeah, I have prepared this Ultimate 2 Plus USB stick with the firmware, and well, let's just jump into the cold water and see what's going to happen. So then that's our beloved C64 screen, and I have created a directory, and it's supposed to be this one, and there is hopefully the firmware. And I think it's going to be U2 P, U2 U, U64. It's probably not going to be the right one. U update, U2 U Ultimate, U2. Oh, so let's have a brief look what's written in the file, because I really can't figure out what's going to be the right version right now. I was hoping for some sort of file filter, and not mentioned there. Strange. Let's have a look at the web page. We can find something that's going to be helpful. Oh, god damn it. Accidentally closed the window. So, and let's see whether we have a scene with some window capture. That's Looking quite okay-ish. I think we just need to find the right window, and here it is. So, and it is saying, click here to download installation and user manual. Let's have a look at this. I haven't done this for years, I think. Works in the same way as previous version. You simply browse with the file browser in the Ultimate menu to the unzip firmware file. The extension for 1541 Ultimate 2 is U2. U for the Ultimate 2 Plus, the extension is U2P. Okay, so we were almost right. And for the U64, the extension is U64. Okay, so it's actually quite self-explanatory. So, but it's better to be safe than to be sorry. And then let's go back here, and now we know that we have to use this one. Run update. Flash runtime. Indeed. Writing 1581 and 1571 ROM to flash. That's pretty nice because that's the feature I'm really looking forward to. The lack of 1581 support by this Ultimate cartridge is actually the main reason why I am using the Pi 1541 most of the time, because the Pi 1541 supports 1581 disk images as well as Jiffy DOS, and therefore you have a very fast file loading, and there are a lot of how to call that 1581 optimized game packages and so on, and therefore it is very comfortable to have a 1581 capable drive. And surprisingly, even the SD2IC was providing this feature well years ago, and I have very much enjoyed it. And now it's about time to please turn off your machine. Okay, let's do so. And I think we are allowed to turn it on after this one. And there's some noise. There's still some Jiffy DOS installed because that's on the C64 indeed. And it is alive, and it's saying 3.10A as the firmware version. And then, well, let's have the first test and see if we can load. Are we going to supposed to do as a first thing? Maybe outrun. Outrun sounds nice. Run disk. Change drive type to, yeah, indeed. That's going to make some sense. And turbo load. Even has a different sample, makes a different sound compared to 1541 drives. And yeah, we need some sound, I think. Just dim this a little bit, otherwise we're going to have this 2 times. So this looks actually quite good to me. Maybe space. Plus minus the next previous page, press return to exit. Okay. Ooh, press fire to start a game. Boop. Sounds cool. And there it is. Let me check the sound. Could be that I'm using the wrong SID for this. I'm actually not sure. So I highly appreciate that this update procedure whatsoever has worked so flawless. And well, it would perhaps made a nice video to try to recover the cartridge, but well, it's not that bad that we do not have to do this. I haven't played this for ages. Faster, okay. But we do not have enough boost, so I might have, oops, picked up some of the barrels or something like this. Ah, we can keep going. Arrested. Well, that hasn't worked out so good, but well, we are not here to play games all night long. It's just about testing. So, what else do we get? I think we may have seen some improvements of sound as well. So let me briefly check the README file. No. And let's change this to this one. Edit features. Hardware emulation 1571 and 1581 drives. MFM support on 1571 with enhanced G71 format to store FMM tracks. Not what I need day by day, but well. Edit audio samples for insert remove floppy disk. Okay, cool. Edit second drive sound to speaker output. Possibility to use your own drive sound samples. Oh, wow. Custom U64 palettes. Well, that's not going to work on the cartridge, I guess. System info page showing drive cartridge storage status, flash disk to store drive, ROM, sounds, cartridges, and such. Cartridges are now always CRT files selected by file name in the config. Cartridge compatibility check and reporting. GMod 2 support. Oh, okay. Including EEPROM. Okay. U2 Plus and U64 only. Saxon cartridge. Saxon. However we're going to pronounce this. And some UI improvements. Scrollable string edit box. Wow, okay. Technical fixes. Okay, so a lot of things, looks like. And let's listen to the sound interface. I'm just not sure because we got two audio jacks. Which one is going to be? There's a green one and a blue one. Well, let's check if we are able to hear something. Sit left, enable. Sit left bass. D400, mode standard, 8 voices. 8 voices, okay. Ah no, I got an idea. So, let's set this to enabled as well. Are we able to... How can I change the value back? Ah, with minus, okay. Standard, 6580. So, volume, 0 dB. That's probably going to be fine. And let's keep everything as it is. And there was one thing I was... Drive A settings. ROM. Ah, so I may have to find my... Oops. My Jiffy DOS ROM files. Because I assume this is going to be the standard ROM. And let's listen to Flimbo's Quest. Change drive type, yes. I really love the sound. That's cool. Oh, it's still doing something, and we have some sound on the output as well, so I probably picked the right socket. Now you can hear it as well. That's cool. But I think we're going to need the Jiffy DOS ROM. This is going to take a while. And since I got Flimbo's Quest as cartridge version, I'm a little bit, let's say, impatient in terms of loading time. Not even sure whether it is available as a tape version. That would be nice. Haven't played any tape games for a long time. Let's listen to Flimbo's Quest. Sounds quite good. And it is loading, so everything looks fine so far. That's pretty nice. this is indeed acceptable. Haven't expected this, but it's going to be okay. Quest was probably the first that's sort of jump in one game for the C64 I've played, and I'm still impressed by the graphics and the gameplay overall, and I really thought that I'm going to make some progress when I made it to level 3 and 4, and later I just learned that there are 8 levels and I'm indeed far off of completing them all. But well, let's keep trying, but not today. Actually just check the sound. Well, it sounds a little bit too clean for 6581, and the filter is a bit, well, I don't know how to say that, it lacks some character or so. But well, yeah. This is actually working quite fine. So, interestingly, I think I do not have 1571 images on this one here. Perhaps Gears? Nope. But Hunter's Moon, that's a GMod cartridge. But it looks like we have to rename it to CRT probably. And recognized header. Okay, so that's probably not going to be so easy. The prom part, and that's I think correct version. Master original Indeed. I know you got it wrong, Sid. Let's see whether we can change this in between. Looks like. I so much love the matte gray sound. It's still fantastic. The intro indeed is really mind-blowing. It's so cool. Well, let's see whether we can find a GMod game. Not sure whether I got Briley Witch Chronicles on it here. So there's my Jiffy DOS 1541 file, but there's not the 1581. So probably going to search for this one. I think there's no GMod. Is that the game or is that the disk file which we have used to flash the easy flash? I'm actually not sure. Let's see what's going to happen now. It is loading, but it is going to make sense. We better, maybe, let's have a look at the disk image. Ah, that's probably not going to work. Okay, so that's the easy flash image I've tried. So maybe I know that's really have to sort this by mistake. No, in 71 images. Ah, Okay, so I may have to look for this and here we got Brightly Witch Chronicles. Is that going to work as the GMod cartridge? Let's see. Wasn't fire skipping the intro? Ah yeah, indeed. New game, continue. What, right? Okay, so. New game. Oh, can't get out of it. Strange. Save. What? That one. So let's just mounting a different cartridge, just see whether the looks like it crashed. Hold on. Empty. Ah, this hasn't worked. Okay. So we may have to, well, kind of save the disk image or so. The cartridge image. I just have in mind that there were some compatibility issues with the 1541 Ultimate. In terms of saving. But that's version 1.0 of the game. And that's probably not really telling the truth. May have to use the most recent version of the game in order to test this. But well, I think I want to get out of this. So, but there are no GMod cartridges on this USB stick. Okay, unfortunately, so I may have to look for one, and then I'm going to test this again. But for now, I think, well, it is still alive. I'm quite happy that we went through this so eventlessly. And yeah, that's fine. I really like this on-the-fly drive image type changing. Do not have to go into the configuration every time we're going to change the disk type. So we just select the image, and then the 1541 is just doing this for us quite comfortably. And yeah, I will go make some more testing as much as I find the time for it. And then, well, I'll let you know what I will find, and what's going to be useful for further whatsoever purpose, usage, and so on. So, well, yeah, then it's not the most exciting video. As I said, it is more like I like to tinker a little bit, and then thank you for running this on a real C64. Well, close, yeah. And I think that's going to be a nice end of the video. And as usual, thanks a lot for watching, thanks a lot for supporting me on either Patreon, Ko-Fi, or here on YouTube. And if you haven't done so, feel free to subscribe to the channel so that you get informed about new videos. I tend to create a couple of small videos every now and then of intros I like, of games or demos I like, because that's actually what I'm in the mood for, so to say. Since there's so much going on in my real life right now, I'm a little bit occupied, and it's a little bit tricky to work on some projects where I really have to kind of, well, be more focused whatsoever. And then, well, that's all. And if you want to be a little bit closer to my work and what I'm doing, then feel free to follow me on Twitter as well, where I post more frequently things about retro related stuff. And yeah, so that's all. Thanks for watching. See you next time. Have a nice day, night, wherever you are, and hopefully you're living in a area with peace and no war, and let's hope that this is going to be the same for a long time. And yeah, that's all. I'm not going to get lost in this topic right now. Then see you next time. Bye bye.